Picture this. You're just 14 days away from a transformed you. Yes, you heard that right. And no, we're not talking about some far-fetched New Year's resolution. This transformation is happening right in your gut. You might be thinking, my gut, what does that have to do with my overall health? Well, buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into a groundbreaking new study that reveals the incredible changes 14 days of fermented foods can bring to your gut health. But before we get into that, let's talk about what we mean by fermented foods. No, they don't involve plastic surgery. Instead, these are foods that have been processed through natural biological processes like those involving bacteria, yeast, and other microorganisms. Think yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, and kombucha. Now, you might be wondering, why should I care about these funky-sounding foods? Well, because they're loaded with live bacteria called probiotics, which are like little helpers that support a healthy gut. So what exactly is a gut microbiome? Simply put, it's the trillions of bacteria that make their home in your digestive tract. These tiny tenants have a huge impact on your health, influencing everything from digestion to immunity to even your mood. But here's the kicker. The composition of your microbiome is not set in stone. It's dynamic and can change over time, thanks to the food you eat and other lifestyle factors. Now let's dive into the exciting findings of this new study, published in the journal Nature Medicine. Researchers at the University of California, San Diego wanted to understand how the gut microbiome responds to dietary changes, specifically the impact of consuming fermented foods. They recruited 22 sets of genetically identical twins and separated them into two groups for 14 days. One group consumed a diet rich in fermented foods, including yogurt, kimchi, kombucha, and sauerkraut, while the other group continued their regular diet. At the start of the study, and after 2 weeks, the team collected stool samples from each participant to analyze the changes in their gut microbiome. What they found was nothing short of remarkable. The group that ate fermented foods daily experienced significant shifts in their gut bacteria. Specifically, they saw an increase in the abundance of beneficial bacteria, such as On the flip side, the levels of harmful bacteria, including proteobacteria and varicomicrobia, decreased. But it wasn't just about the types of bacteria. The researchers also looked at the functional changes in the gut microbiome. They discovered that the group consuming fermented foods had an increase in genes linked to essential functions like nutrient metabolism and a decrease in genes associated with inflammation and disease. In other words, their guts were not only becoming more diverse, but also more efficient at carrying out crucial tasks. And if you're thinking, great, but what does this all mean for me? We've got you covered. First and foremost, a diverse and balanced gut microbiome is key to excellent digestive health. It means you'll experience fewer digestive woes, like bloating, constipation, or diarrhea. A healthy gut also translates to a stronger immune system. In fact, studies have shown that imbalances in the gut microbiome can increase the risk of infections and chronic inflammatory conditions. By nurturing a diverse gut, you're essentially giving your immune system a boost. But the benefits don't stop there. Your gut microbiome plays a role in nutrient metabolism, meaning it influences how you extract essential nutrients from the food you eat. A thriving gut microbiome ensures that you get the most out of your diet, supporting better overall health. Now, here's something that might surprise you. Your gut microbiome even influences your mental well-being. There's a connection between your gut and your brain, known as the gut-brain axis. It's a two-way communication pathway that allows your gut and brain to talk to each other. Studies have revealed that imbalances in the gut microbiome can contribute to mood disorders like anxiety and depression. Nurturing a healthy gut microbiome helps keep this connection strong, potentially improving your mood and mental clarity. Think of it this way: your gut is like an ecosystem, and you want to keep that ecosystem thriving. So now that we've established why a healthy gut microbiome is essential, let's explore how you can easily incorporate fermented foods into your diet to support your gut health. You don't need to be a master chef to enjoy fermented foods. They come in various forms, and many are easy to incorporate into your daily meals. Start your mornings with a bowl of yogurt. Choose plain yogurt and pair it with your favorite fruits or a drizzle of honey for a delicious and gut-friendly breakfast. Add kimchi or sauerkraut to your salads. These tangy and crunchy vegetables are not only packed with probiotics, but also add a unique flavor to any salad. For a quick and easy lunch, try adding kimchi or sauerkraut to sandwiches or wraps. Their crunchy texture and sour flavor complement various sandwich fillings, And don't forget about kombucha. This fermented tea is a great alternative to sugary sodas and juices. Enjoy it as a refreshing drink on its own, or use it as a base for probiotic cocktails. But why stop there? Experiment with other fermented delights, like miso soup or Miso soup is a traditional Japanese soup made with fermented soybeans. Its rich umami flavor makes it a comforting addition to any meal. Tempeh, on the other hand, is a fermented soybean cake that can be grilled, stir-fried, or even crumbled as a meat substitute. By incorporating these fermented foods into your diet, you're providing your gut with a variety of probiotics and beneficial bacteria. Remember, variety is key when it comes to gut health. Different fermented foods offer different strains of probiotics, and a diverse range of gut bacteria is essential for a thriving microbiome. If you're feeling adventurous, consider making your own fermented foods. From fermented vegetables to homemade kombucha, there are numerous recipes available. Not only is it a fun activity, but you also control the ingredients and ensure a high concentration of probiotics. While the study lasted only 14 days, the changes observed in the gut microbiome were remarkable. But you might wonder what happens when you continue eating fermented foods beyond the 2-week mark. The good news is that the positive effects are likely to compound over time. Imagine your gut microbiome as a garden. Just as a garden requires regular care and attention to flourish, your gut needs continuous nourishment to maintain its health. By making fermented foods a regular part of your diet, you're providing that nourishment. Over time, you'll likely experience even greater improvements in digestion, immunity, and mental health. Plus, the benefits extend beyond you. A healthy gut microbiome can positively impact those around you. For example, studies have shown that the gut microbiome influences the development and health of our children. By incorporating fermented foods into your diet, you not only benefit yourself, but also your future family members. Nurturing a healthy gut microbiome is a gift that keeps on giving. As you continue to prioritize fermented foods in your diet, you'll reap the rewards in various aspects of your health and well-being. In conclusion, the 14-day fermented food challenge is not just a trendy diet fad. It's a gateway to understanding the profound impact of our dietary choices on our gut health. By embracing the power of probiotics and incorporating fermented foods into our daily meals, we can reshape our gut microbiome and unlock a cascade of health benefits. The next time you sit down to a meal, consider adding a touch of Temps or a dollop of cream. It might just be the change your gut has been waiting for. Thank you for joining us on this journey to gut health. Remember, every small step you take in nourishing your gut is a step towards a healthier, happier you. Stay tuned for more informative content. Until next time, happy fermenting.